guys, it's me, Rebecca.
And me, Sydney.
And of course, this is our podcast.
Thank you for noticing.
Thank you for noticing. Um, it's March 1st.
Yeah, how are you feeling about that?
Well, this is how I'm feeling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with it. I'm
Yeah,
like, where the fuck has 2020 gone already? Like, we're in the
I'm
third
pissed.
month of our year, Lord, 2021.
The year of our Lord 2021. I feel like not only here's why it's triggering to me because I feel like not only did 2020 just fly by and now we've lost that forever, but now it's like the months of 2021 are flying by and I'm still in March of
Flying.
2020. I'm like still in the same spot.
Flying. I'm on Delta in first class heading out. It's like, what is happening?
Yeah, I saw a tweet today. It said, "So March, we meet again, you raggedy bitch."
Wait, I saw a Tumblr post and it was I forget what movie it was from, but the guy, it's like two runners and then one in front is March 2020 or something, or March, even though March just happened, and the guy in back's running, and then like one said March in a month, the next one said March in a week, and then it said March in a
No.
day, and I was like,
Fuck. Yeah, I didn't realize till yesterday. I was like, wait, March is tomorrow.
Yeah, Nick was like, "Well, February is the shortest month of the year. Or, like, of course it's gonna go fast." And I'm like, "By like 2 days." Like everyone gives
Yeah, yeah.
February such a short rap, like having it be a short month, but like, okay, like the longest months are 31. Like it's not
I know.
that
It's not like it's a 15-day month. Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
for
We're
sure.
talking about like 2 more work days, 3 more work days tops. So yeah, it's March. I'm like, I guess feeling frisky because it's like I gotta be spring, but like I don't know. I'm really struggling, unwell.
Well, it's just especially triggering because now everyone's like snap map memories are like, it's all stuff from that's like it's about to come to a close. We're about to start getting quarantine memory go today.
Yeah, it's gonna be triggering. I mean, in a different way, because like Sydney just posted on Instagram today, like a photo dump of like photos of last year, leading
Yeah,
up.
like around this time, like last year, yeah.
Yeah, and that's triggering in its own sense, like what was of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like then you'd see it, you're like, oh my God, there's people and you're not wearing a mask, and like what is
Right.
happening? And like, ooh, but
Bro.
now it's gonna be like, uh I was in my house, like, stuffing chicken with cheese and breading it and then like putting it on bread and then, like making up weird things and
Yeah, that first like month and a half of quarantine was honestly lit. It was great.
yeah,
I
it was
literally was like a
fun.
vacation. And
Well,
then once you realize that it was never going away, you're like, oh, this is terrifying, actually. Actually, oh, okay.
wait, that was good when everything set in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had high hopes for the quarantine actually. Remember, I literally during COVID, first week of COVID, I was like, I'm starting a podcast. I'm gonna have a video, music.
Oh, wait,
I'm having a
yeah.
voice. Should wait? I have a clip. I have it
Do
on.
you have it?
No, but no, but I have it on my Snapchat. Should I pull it up?
You have to. So I remember one day I was taking a bath and Rebecca, she started these podcasting because it was going to be like a journal for her, like these podcast episodes throughout quarantine because we thought there was going to be an end to the quarantine, right? And yeah, one day I called her and we were like, it was like our first unofficial podcast.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
I'm
Wait.
nervous too.
Ew.
40-second clip. I like took it on Snapchat and like saved it. It's 40-second clip.
Ooh.
Obviously you have to follow it. It is what it is. But on the plus side of things, people are going to look so wrecked when we get out of this quarantine, or if we go into a stay in shelter like other states have done, we are going to look rough. I mean, like I said, I look like shit. I am so fugly right now. What else is new? I know that's what you're thinking. But I have reached a new level. I even went to Whole Foods today without a bra. My boobs cannot not have a bra. Like, I was probably harming more people than not. But it's okay because it's quarantine. Like, anything goes, right? Like, I obviously have.
Oh. Wait,
Wait,
I
I don't know why you weren't in
you.
it. I think you were laughing at me.
Probably. Okay, I love that you mentioned not wearing a bra for like the day that you went to Trader Joe's, because I feel like you haven't worn a bra since that day.
Wait, literally. Wait, you're doing me dirty. But like, as I heard that, I was like, wait, that's like the
You're like,
norm. What do you
wait,
mean?
I wore a bra
Wait,
before? Yeah.
wait, I got hella Nordstrom gift cards. I think I'm gonna invest in like, I'm gonna get the Skims like wireless bras. People say
They
they're
sell
like really,
Skims at Nordstrom?
yes. So I'm gonna do it.
Where have I been? What the hell?
They have them. You should look. And the Ivy Parker line.
Oh yeah, I did know that. I want me some Skims so
You
bad.
should look. They have them on there.
Okay, I will be looking.
Wait, that's embarrassing.
No, I loved that. I loved that. You had so much pep in your step. It's like,
Wait, the pep.
wow.
Wait, I can hear the light in my voice. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's kind of sad. I feel like I haven't sounded
Energized
like
by
that in
this
a
time
long.
off that you had.
Wait,
Energized.
day two, and I was like already on top of the world. You
Oh
know?
my God, yeah. You were like, it's only been day 2 and I'm rough. I'm like, day 2 of it's been 365
I
almost.
know. How many days were we actually home though? It was like over 100.
Yeah, it was months.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's
Because I
gonna
feel like
be
we
nice.
left mid-March and then I remember the first time I came back to work, it was like literally June 1st or something.
Yeah, no, yeah. It
That was a
was
long
like
time.
those first couple days of June. I think it was June 1st. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It will be interesting. I think I don't know. 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 I,
It's a lot to digest, you guys.
it's a lot to digest. You know, I had a client sit in my chair the other day that had COVID, similar to myself. If you guys didn't know,
Mm-hmm.
I did catch that virus that I was
That
also afraid of.
motherfucker.
And she was like, you know, I I will say, like after going through it, I understand why some people think they made this thing in a lab because it is. It's kind of remember that like thought process a lot of people had in the beginning of this. Like this was like uh lab made and like they made it in bats and like sent the bats out into Wuhan because they
Oh
know
my God.
people would. You
Well, yeah,
remember
people
that?
don't trust the government, so they're like, they're doing this to us on purpose to get us to stay inside so they can recharge the birds or some shit.
Well, yes, but this is like a real thing. Like articles were about it in the beginning because like somewhere in Wuhan, China, there was a lab where they were working on like particular strain of coronaviruses.
Working
Um,
on it, doing what to it?
they don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart enough. But like supposedly they were like working on something dealing with
Okay, well, I put nothing
coronavirus.
past our government, so who
Well, no,
knows?
not even ours. The Chinese government.
Yeah.
But that was like a big thing. I remember talking to tons of clients about it. Like people literally were conspiracy theorists, like this thing has got to have been made. Like it's so wild, so crazy. I, I mean, and I obviously have no idea if that's true or not, but it is. I mean, to the fact that it affects everyone so differently, and like her thing
Mm-hmm.
was like you're fine one day, and then like 2 days later you're like the worst you ever felt, and then you're fine again, and back and forth.
Yeah.
And it is. It's true. It's kind of weird that there's like really no other sicknesses like it. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like the flu for all of you listening. Some may
Yeah.
feel like the flu, but not many. Not all.
Well, that's the thing. It hits everyone so differently, for
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, it'll
Um,
be interesting to see all the memories.
well, Johnson just got approved, so that'll be like how many more people getting back?
Vaccinated?
Did I break up just then?
Well, you said Johnson and Johnson. How many people will be? It was a eloquent breakup.
I hate it. I said Johnson and Johnson just got approved, so that'll be so many more people getting vaccinated.
Yeah, all that was missing was the vaccinated word, and that's
Got
what
it.
I figured. That's what I mean. It
Yeah,
sounded nice. Um, 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 um. So
yeah,
yeah,
guys.
that
So
I had to share that little clip.
I love the clip. I love it. But I want to know who else is triggered by all of it, because some people really don't care. But me personally, seeing all my memories, like, and I'm just knowing now what will happen. It's just like kind of this weird sense of like I'm seeing my future from back then, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm kind of pissed though, like, cause I feel like, so many people picked up hobbies and shit and like we're like living it up at home. And I mean, I can speak for myself. That was definitely not the case as we
Oh my God,
went.
that's not true at all. You learned how to cook so much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know, but
You
like
baked so much.
new hobs. Or just like, I don't know. I feel like so many people were like actually doing like lots of things. And like I would love to like go back to Rebecca and be like, you shouldn't have been so anxious. Like a healthy amount of anxiety, but not as anxious because maybe you could have done like more things.
I guess, but I just feel like everyone who was hustling and grinding during the pandemic, it's like good for you, that's great, but there's just as much value in like relaxing and like self-care, you know.
Yeah, we'll never get that time again until we're like retired. So
We never know. You can't say that. We might go into another fucking lockdown for
and
another
then
virus.
we're
Literally don't
never,
know.
I don't know if they'll ever shut
We're
things
never
down
safe
ever
again.
again.
I rule nothing out for the rest of my life. So
Yeah,
after this last year, I have no comfort in like the stability of life. You
for
know, it could
sure.
all be flipped in 2 seconds.
I think living in America, though, you'll probably never experience another lockdown again. Maybe if you move to another
Maybe not
country,
a
you would.
Yeah, maybe not a true one
Yeah.
because there's so many mofos that are gonna just do what they want anyways.
Welcome, party in the USA.
That wasn't Miley Cyrus's version.
No, I don't know what that was.
That was yours. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So should we get into what we're gonna talk about today?
Sure, I thought we were. You hate
We have a
me.
couple. Whoa, we have a couple topics on the docket. Okay, we're gonna be talking about James Charles, and there's a lot to say on that to say, but also maybe this new Sia movie. Is it a movie, short film? I don't
I
know.
thought it was a music
Um,
video.
I think it's long though. Like I think
Mm,
it's if it's a music video, it's also a short film
mm.
kind of thing.
No one cares
And
about
then
her.
I know, not at all. Um, and then maybe a little Bachelor tease, and then our faves and fucks. But should we get into
Mm-hmm.
James?
Go for it. You know how I feel about him.
Okay, so this is actually really funny because, well, none of it's funny. Um,
Ironic.
it's ironic. So, like two years ago, James Charles was in this huge scandal with Shane. Well, not really with Shane at the time, but Jeffree Star and like Tati Westbrook. And Rebecca and I were on very opposite ends of that spectrum. She was like, really upset about him not being loyal to her friendship wise. And she, in her statement, called him like a predator, without
Well,
saying
he
the word predator.
is. Well, he is.
Okay, okay. But at the time, there was no proof of him being a predator.
Mm.
And at the time, she was trying to say he was a predator towards straight men, not young men, straight men, saying that he was trying to convert straight men and wouldn't leave them alone when they said they were straight and they weren't interested in him.
Well, and at
And
that
so
time, though, he was a few years younger. So, like, really, the guys that he's going for, it wasn't as weird because he was
yeah,
himself
he was like
18
19.
years old,
Yeah.
19. Yeah.
Yeah. And so James, at the time came out and was like, this is a really bad narrative to be pushing on people that like straight people can slide into people's DMs, whoever they want, and it's not seen as predatory. Whereas like I'm seen as like me saying you're attractive, it's offensive because you're not gay. Like I understood that, right? But then a year later, comes out that Shane and Jeffree might have been, plotting this situation from talking herself now, is that's what she's saying. And so everyone's favor is now back on James. Everyone's feeling bad for James because
Not
30-year-olds
me.
were
Not
all like,
me.
not you
Not me.
obviously, but a lot of people were feeling bad for him because all these 30-year-olds were literally coming for him. And people thought it was because his success rate was like crazy, right? Like gained so many followers in such a small amount of time. And then Trisha Paytas has been going on this campaign about hating James Charles for a while now, and saying that his friendship with Charlie D'Amelio, who's 15, was 15 at the time, was inappropriate
It is
because
weird.
he's 21, and like how could you guys be friends? You know what I mean?
It is a little
Um
odd.
I mean it is for sure, but like Tana Mojo was hanging out with Shane for like ever. And I mean, and Shane's kind of questionable, you know.
Well, was
But
she in high school age?
so they filmed their first collab when she turned 18.
Okay, at least she was 18. I don't know. And like
Right, but he's still
obviously,
30.
yeah, I know. I just feel like it's gotta I don't think that they can't be friends. I just feel like it's gotta be weird. She's like literally a high schooler.
Hmm.
And I mean, what do you have in common, I guess? Just the fact that you guys don't have regular lives
Social
anymore.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how the social media game works. But like even Nikita Dragon, who used to be friends with James, like she has recently been called like a quote unquote predator because she was in some guy's comments being like, "Are you 18 yet?" And after he
Hangs out
turned
with him
18,
though.
yeah, after he turned 18, they're like out and about dating. So it's like
Dating?
clearly you were talking, well, going on dates publicly,
Mm,
just them. You know what I mean? And she was
mm.
like thirsting at his comments. You would assume they're dates. But yeah, so that means you were talking to him before he was 18, if you're asking now if he's 18. And yeah, there's something about like waiting to turn 18. It's like a Kylie Tyga situation. It's like very wrong. Wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
waiting.
especially because Tyga knew Kylie at a young age.
Yeah. So now there have been multiple videos of different boys coming out and
Wait,
saying that,
recently?
yeah,
Wait, there's
yeah,
more
the
than
one that I
just the
sent you.
one? I know, but there's more than just that one now?
I think there was another one, but like even like every couple months, a guy comes out and says that
Mm.
James Charles followed him on Instagram or on Snapchat, and it was James Charles, so he added him back, and they either say they're straight or they're bi or something, and James is like flirting, but as soon as they say they're not interested anymore, James gets like pissed and starts saying to them like, how do you know? How do you know that you're not gay? Like you've never tried and blah blah blah. Everyone is a little bit gay, he'll say. And so
I mean, I think everyone is.
some people would argue with you on that,
But
but
I don't think everyone's a little
it's a
bit gay to have
spectrum.
sex with another man.
Exactly, exactly. And so
That's not a little bit.
yeah.
It's like a
Um
lot.
It is kind of weird. Like the whole process is weird because James is like famous and you would think that he could like
Mm.
easily get someone to date him. It's just really weird the fact that, and so this last okay.
Well,
This
like get a
last
matchmaker. Like you have
right.
millions and millions of dollars. Like you can hire a private people. I think because he's still so young that it's like hard to probably go through like a professional type thing.
Well, but like even if you're not trying to be in a full on relationship, because he is young, right? Maybe you're just trying to like hook up and whatever. Like,
Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Sydney's gonna be pissed. Wait, she's gonna be pissed.
okay, sorry about that. We got cut off. Technical difficulties in a panoramic. Um, But I'll just start from the most latest allegation, right? So there's a video going around. It was a TikTok, but I think it's been like scrubbed off of everywhere now of a guy basically saying that James added him on Instagram and then saw in his bio or something his Snapchat. So he added him and he added him back. And obviously, this kid is like, oh, James Charles is following me, like random. So they start talking, and the kid says that James is like, oh, hey. And he sees like the shower thing, or like he sees that he's in the bathroom. And he literally tells the kid to like go in the shower and start like sending him pictures of him in the shower.
Gross.
And that's what the kid says. And that's how it went down, right? But James says that, the kid said he was 18 first, and that's when he started flirting. And then after some pressuring, the kid said he was 16, and then he stopped flirting or something. But
Yeah, but there was I mean, he's so Sydney will get into it here, but he sent so many nudes. Like you wouldn't have made sure that the person you were sending these nude photos to were of age?
so how dumb to just be sending nudes to randos, right? If you're an influencer. Because, like, even if this guy had great intentions, he would still be screenshotting it or taking pictures. You have
Well,
to, like,
obviously.
who's going to believe that James Charles is sending me nudes?
Oh,
Like, why? How are you that dumb? Like, it shouldn't be. And this kid, like, it kind of looks like a To Catch a Predator kind of vibe, right? Where he like maybe lured James into this situation, but it shouldn't be that easy for you to get lured
well,
into.
that's just it. Like, it doesn't matter whether he lured him or not. He still did it. Like, the people
Yeah,
that are
like,
on To Catch a Predator still go to jail.
and how did they know that you would like fall for this trap? Because
Right.
it's a pattern at this point.
Yeah.
But James immediately hops on Twitter and like posts a notes app, a, not even an apology, but he admits to it and basically blames the victim, the boy, and says that, he was really flirting and lied about his age and whatever. He's like, in the midst of me being excited about connecting with someone genuine, I did not ask him for his ID or proof of age, but moving forward I will be doing so.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. The
I
photos
mean, if
he
you have
sent are wild.
yeah, wild. He's into like butt stuff clearly because, well, but all of them were of his ass. All of them. All
That
of
he's
them.
for sure injected, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird though because like and some of them he's like responding to the boy. Um so I'm assuming there was a back and forth happening, which the kid is saying there wasn't. So who
No, I
knows?
mean,
But
why would James send like 5 nudes in a row? Like the kid obviously was sending nudes back to him.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I think. But even so, it makes it so much worse. Like just not okay. But um yeah, it just like if you have to ask for someone's ID to see how old they are, you probably shouldn't be
Well, and the
like
kid
dating
looks
them.
young. The kid looks
Looks
really
very
young.
young. Very young. He looks like the Lopez brothers, like, but in high school.
Yes.
But
And
all of them, it's like,
whiter.
and whiter, yeah. All of them, like Nikita, the Lopez brothers, James, they all hung out. Like they were all together, like friends, and they're all predators. Like they've all
Hmm.
been exposed as predators. It's disgusting.
I think it's, I wonder, not as an excuse, but I wonder because these people become like famous while they are in their like late teens, like that, like 17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
James was 16 or something, right? So I
Hmm.
think, and again, it's not an excuse, but I think these kids are like trapped in their,
In the age that they were.
yeah,
Yeah.
before they had to like suddenly grow up in front of everyone. I feel like it's kind of like Michael Jackson a little bit. Like
I was
everyone,
just gonna say that. I was
right?
just gonna say
Like
that.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
everyone gave Michael Jackson just a hard time, and like who knows, how I feel. Who knows what really happened. But
We know. We know what really
I
happened.
mean, he lost
But
everything as a child, like,
yeah.
his youth.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of frozen there mentally. And that's where
Exactly.
they search,
Exactly.
they seek. But um
Exactly.
yeah, I definitely think it'll be interesting for James. Like whoever is his PR team should definitely have told him not to post that because you just admitted to a crime on Twitter and everyone has it screenshotted. Um
Right. Well, how
and
could
if
you
this
not?
kid
I mean, he had to admit those were literal photos of him.
he could have like they would have advised him to not make a statement. Like
Yeah.
that like you can't just straight up post a confession onto Twitter. And like if this boy decides to press charges against you or his family, like there's a confession all over Twitter. And of course, like you have photos and stuff, but
Yeah.
still. Um
I'm curious what
it's
will
crazy.
happen with that.
Probably nothing. He's posted on his story since just like him in bed with his dog and like nothing. Like nothing's going on.
Yeah, but that's kind of like those Lopez brothers too. But like, if you go to the, I haven't looked at James' comments, but like, if you go to the comments of like the Lopez brothers on TikTok or Instagram, everyone's like, oh, let's not forget you're a predator, or let's not
Mhm.
forget this and that. Like, like
Yeah.
eventually, if it gets that bad, people are not going to move on from it.
Yeah, and it's too much of a pattern at this point. Like you can't there's no denying any of this situation. It's like too coincidental. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this
There's
is why I felt this way before too. So he's just proving
really.
Proving me right. Proving me right.
Um, there's also apparently a video of his high school friend alleging that his behavior, his friend from high school says that his behavior was predatory, is predatory.
No, in high
It's a
school?
video from 2019. It says James's high school friend describes how James allegedly used pictures of girls in his class to catfish straight boys to get nudes.
Oh yeah, I believe that because I told you he was using he was pretending to be a woman on Tinder
Yeah.
with his own photos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I do
Yeah.
believe that absolutely.
There's another clip that's resurfacing. It says clip of James Charles saying he's not physically attracted to older guys and he would date, quote, the absolute youngest, like 18 to 19, that looks a little bit older.
Forever? Like
I
you're
know.
you're
Like,
gonna
what
get
does
one
that
a
mean?
year or what?
I don't know.
Or was that like just because he was 20 years old and doesn't want to date an older guy? He wants like a sugar baby.
I mean, I guess, but like, slow down on the I'm only dating 18-year-olds talk.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
I feel like even when I was 20, like, immediately I was like, I'm not dating an 18-year-old. Like, who
It's
wants that?
disgusting. It's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like people are in high school at 18 still sometimes.
Right.
Like that's
Right.
disgusting.
Well, okay, and this is a whole other topic, and we're not really going to get into it, but I've been watching the Woody Allen documentary, and it's baffling to me how he made so many movies about old white men with young women, like 18-year-old girls, like in a relationship together in the movies. Like all of his movies are like that. And everyone is like, he makes the classics. He's like this amazing director. And every clip from the movies that they're showing, I'm like, this is murder.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. The movie
What is that
Manhattan that
on
he's in,
Hulu?
it's on Hulu, yeah. But no, I'm watching it through Hulu, but it's on HBO Max.
Mm, mm.
But yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy that like it was accepted to write yourself as a man in his like 30s or 40s being in love with a 17-year-old where she is doing all of the worshiping of you in this movie. It's like he was just gifted the power to make his fantasies come true with these young girls.
Oof, being his adopted child, no?
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
Her too, for sure. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Well, isn't he married to her? His adopted child? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kind of crazy. But
Nuts.
like
And he like,
also crazy that she would do it.
well, it's like really sad. So they go into all of that, like the backstory of like how old she was when she was adopted and how she was always the really shy, quiet one. She never dated anyone. And he started, like taking her to basketball games and like he was the father figure, like literally the father. And so nobody thought anything of it. And then all of a sudden they would like go to dinners and like she was at his like apartment all the time. And then, Mia
Weird.
Farrow, his wife, like walks in and found all these like X-rated Polaroids of the daughter
No.
in his apartment.
They say that in the documentary.
Yeah, she was like, these wouldn't be Playboy. These are like explicit photos.
Ooh. Do
Yeah.
you have any of those?
Thanks for asking. But no,
just
you
making
freak.
just making sure
She's gonna be like, do we want a sample for the pod? Do you have any of those
for your
for research purposes?
foot and hand OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, any closing thoughts on James Bex?
I resent James. I haven't liked James really ever. I do watch him, but like it's a definite hate watch. Um, and he I think people are really hating on him lately too because he got a lot of flack for like the being pregnant for a day video and I feel like lately he's getting a lot of hate, but the pedo vibes really took it over the top.
Well,
And he got a fat ass.
he's he's also just like doing dumb stuff. Like he used to do makeup, and now he's like being pregnant for a day, going bald for no reason.
No one
It's just like
cares.
stupid.
No one
No one
cares.
cares. Can you do makeup or what?
But
Um,
the makeup world on YouTube is like dying.
It is. It is
Like, I
dying.
feel like all the makeup YouTubers that I follow are lifestyle bloggers now, and it's like no one posts makeup tutorials, which like I would think now would be the time to start posting makeup tutorials then because like
Because there's
everyone
a lack.
I follow, yeah, there's a lack now. Like people aren't doing it. Like everyone that I did follow for makeup isn't showing makeup anymore. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but I still want to watch makeup videos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should get on that, huh?
Well, I said it today, and you were all like, yeah, I don't know.
Is that how I is that is that how I sound? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I want to know what I want to know. So, usually before the podcast, Sydney will FaceTime and we'll get ready if we hadn't already. And um, I said we should be just podcasting this, or not necessarily podcasting it, but like recording us and like putting it on YouTube of us just like gabbing while we're getting ready. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Okay, but also
no.
I was thinking about this and I didn't say no,
Oh, it was a hard no.
I don't know. I don't
It
know.
was a
I
hard
think it would be a
no.
good idea.
I'm not gonna
I
beg
literally
her. I'm not gonna like pull her out with a
wait,
snake.
calm down. I literally said yes first because I told you that I wanted to stream it before you even had this idea. Okay.
Should we
But
switch?
then I said, yes, we should do a Twitch. But then I said, what we talk about while we're getting ready, a lot of tea about my life. Okay. So
Okay. Who
that would
cares?
require me to be so open online. I love that you say who cares when you can't even you didn't even answer all the questions from the last episode.
We're
You're
allowed one
so
for cast.
private.
I'm not private.
Oh, really? Tell
I'm
us a
not private.
secret right now.
What's a good secret? I don't know. I don't know if I have a secret.
No secrets from you.
Well, what kind of secret? I don't know. I can't just like. There's a lot of
Hmm.
there's a lot of genres of secrets. I can't just like secret drop without knowing like which
We'll
angle to
have to
even
think
go
on
in.
it. Maybe we'll
Okay.
get one from you next week.
Okay. So yeah, that's how I feel about James, and I think that we should be putting our makeup up online, and I'm gonna forcefully demand that happens soon.
Hmm. Forcefully demand. Okay.
I said I'll do it
Um.
myself if I have to.
Yeah, she's trying to edge me out here, guys.
Ew, why would you say that?
Okay, wait. Should we move on to our next topic? Rebecca
Yes.
hates me right now.
No, never. I've never
Hate.
hated.
Look at. Yeah. Okay.
I literally
So
like don't hate anyone in this world.
no,
Like
never. I would.
I used
Mm-mm.
to hate people, but now I don't. It's like not enough. Oh fuck! It's like too much energy used on people.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
keep going.
So our next topic is Sia and her autistic movie that she made. Um, I haven't watched it fully
I saw a
because
clip. I saw a clip.
yeah, I've only seen clips of it because I just don't want to give her streams or anything. But it's weird with Sia because I feel like, obviously 10 years ago or so, or maybe 6 years ago, Sia was still it. Like people really, she was still making bangers. She was still performing at the award shows with huge wigs on and whatever.
Does she
But
show
I
her
feel like
face yet?
no, I don't
No.
think so. No. But we've all seen it.
Hmm.
um But yeah, so she does all these exclusive videos with Maddie Ziegler from Dance Moms. And she's the only girl that can be the star of Sia's stuff. And so Maddie is starring in this new short film music video situation. I don't even know what it's called. Do you know what it's called?
No. Could care
No.
less.
Yeah, no. Um, but basically, months ago, as Rebecca was recalling that she got called out for this a while ago, making
What?
this.
Well, and why I know that. Sorry. Why I know that is because I follow Flavor Fran on TikTok, and she's one of my favorite TikTok accounts to follow. She's an autistic girl. I'll say girl, but I guess young woman that lives in a group living facility, and she's engaged to a man that has Down syndrome. And she posted a
Cute.
TikTok and was like dancing. She also says she's dated Drake and Tyga and
Wait, I know this girl.
Flavor Flan is her name. and
it.
she's
I love
she's the
it.
best. But she like did a video of her dancing and was like, Sia, why didn't you choose me? I have actual autism
Yeah.
and I can
Wait,
dance
can we all just say we've dated Drake? Is that like a thing?
for sure. Oh
Okay.
yeah, she
Well,
literally has to post multiple TikToks about like how Drake has dumped her and like doesn't talk to her anymore.
I love
And then
it
she'll be like, yes, and
so
yes,
much.
I dated Drake. Yes, yes,
And
I
yes,
dated Drake.
and what about it? I dated
Yeah.
Drake. I'm gonna
But
start
now
making.
this is my husband. This is my fiance. It's this like super cute Down syndrome guy, and they live in this group home together.
I love it.
She's
I love
missing a
it.
tooth too. She's like missing a tooth in front somewhere.
Oh, in front.
Yeah, poor
Um,
thing.
poor thing. Okay, so basically, Sia got all this backlash because people heard about the movie and they were like, "Well, what the fuck? Why are you using your platform to?" I mean, she was saying she wanted to bring awareness to autism as if nobody knows what autism is, and it's not like she is autistic, but like maybe she is, um,
I think I
or
am.
is on the spectrum. Yeah, I do too. Um, and yeah, it just seemed like a weird step. It seemed like, why are you doing that? And then she's like, oh, well, for credibility, like we have Autism Speaks, like backing us. And everyone was like, we all Autism Speaks. Because they're trying to like, they think that something is wrong with us as opposed to
Mm,
just like we are who we are.
mm-hmm.
And they did a lot of practices that people didn't like, and so like actual people in the autistic community. So it doesn't seem like she's reaching out to anyone like actually who is autistic for this collaboration. It's just like Autism Speaks, Maddie Ziegler, and like some other actress, I forgot her name, but like she's like a big actress, is like the star. She's like the mother or something in it. But yeah, so back
Well,
then
she plays
on
someone
Twitter.
super autistic in the video, and she's like, what's the word now? No, I'm not gonna remember it. What did I call it before? Oh, it's like the autistic version of a tick. Why can't I think of what it's called right this second?
Stem? What did you say?
Stemming. Yeah. So she's like stemming in the videos, which like I'm not gonna do it because they'll cancel me. But like
Yeah.
stemming can be so like when I was a little girl, so I feel like I stem, and this is why I feel like maybe I've got like a case of something, but I feel like I stem, and they say naturally people stem too, to like it's like a soothing thing. And that's why a lot of autistic people stem, because it's like autism is just that, right? Like they need to kind of
Mhm.
be brought back down. And in the video, she's like making all of these like typical, like stereotypical stemming
Like as if
motions.
someone were like, I don't think she is making fun of them, but it looks like
Looks
in
like
high
she's making
school
fun.
how someone would make fun of. Yeah.
Like
It's
what
like
was that?
exaggerated and like she's making faces that it's just like, I don't know if I've seen an autistic person make that face, but
No, what was that one movie that the guy from Jackass was in, and he like played a special needs guy to get into the Olympics, Special Olympics? Do you remember that?
oh my God, wait,
Do you
that's
remember
so
that?
messed up because I used to love that movie.
Wait, I still do, but at least that movie they
That had a
used
ton, he was the
actual,
only
yeah,
one that didn't have special needs. Yes.
yeah. And this,
Yeah.
yeah, and like the whole thing is like he gets shamed. Like I love that movie;
Yeah.
it's one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies. But
It's
like,
a good movie.
even in that one, like yeah, he was doing things that were like really not
Oh
okay and
God.
outlandish, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But
and
yeah,
that's just the thing. I feel like she would not be getting this much hate if she had an accurate representation of autistic people in the film. But like she had autistic people on Twitter reaching out to her being like, "You don't have anyone from our community like actually in it. I can give you a list of like this many people, what's going on." What's going
sorry.
on? And she responded to them and was so rude and was like, "Well, maybe you're just not a good actor."
Oh my god.
And it's like, why are you? She was so defensive and so mean. And I don't know, that spoke volumes. It's
Me
like, how can you have
vibes.
such very you vibes? How can you have such great intentions with with this movie, yet the people who you're talking about are saying they're offended and voicing a concern, and you're like, F you.
And she still put it out.
and she still put it out. So that's why there's all this extra backlash again, is because everyone has now seen the movie, and like it is even worse, and they're using this like um this, what is it called? I don't know. This tool that's called restraints.
Mm,
And people in the autistic community that hate that. It's basically like, when they're having an episode, like hopping on top of them and restraining them, just like laying on top of them so they can't move, and like thinking that that will soothe them out of this situation,
yeah.
right?
I mean,
But it's
some unfortunately do need restraints. Like I worked with this girl named, I can't say her name, but her she was severely autistic, was nonverbal. She only said a few words, mostly her name, and then would like she knew her lunch order, but didn't she could barely speak. She used a machine for a lot of the things. She would beat her face to the point of black and blue on her
Mhm.
on her cheeks, on her forehead, because she would get headaches and it was like pain. So she would like literally punch her entire
Mm.
face. So sometimes she would have to be restrained because it was the self harm was like so extreme, but
Yeah, of
it's
course.
still triggering.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of people, again, it's like only straight people making a movie about the LGBTQ plus community and not including a single one of them in it. It would be like, where are you getting your information from?
Yeah, yeah,
Google? Why are you
yeah.
not contacting
Cis
people
white
in the
men.
community? Yes, exactly. So, um, I don't know. I guess it's up for two Golden Globes or something, which is
No.
funny.
Well, Golden Globes was
Literally.
yesterday.
I know. So I don't
Oh,
know how that worked out, but um I don't know. It's all very interesting because mostly for me what was telling was her responses to people and how she handled it, cuz she was not graceful, she was rude, and yeah, it wasn't becoming.
yeah. Well, the only thing I liked about Sia was MySpace days. Did you ever have a MySpace?
Yeah, of course I
You
did.
had a MySpace? Okay, I don't know. Well, like
Hmm.
I feel like that how old would you have been with a MySpace? That seems
Maybe 11,
what grade was it?
12. Grade 7, but I was 12.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said 11 or 12. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Well, MySpace, you could choose your music. I was like so like emo vibes kind of. And my song a lot of the times was Breathe Me by Sia. Breathe me.
I
Do,
don't know that
do,
one.
do, 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 do. I can't play it because we're gonna put this on YouTube and but
Copyright issues.
it's a really good one. Just saying.
Yeah, I like a lot of Sia's music, and she's written a lot of really
Old
good music
Sia
for other
though.
people. Oh,
Almost sounds like Billie Eilish came for old Sia a little bit. Like it has that
really?
similar kind of like dark vibe. Billie is a little bit more like electric-y, almost like hip hoppiness now to it, but like old Billie Eilish, like Ocean Eyes, things like that. I feel like that Breathe Me walked so Billie could have those type of music because even like the breathiness of the voice is I thought very similar.
Okay, good to know.
So, but that's like the only song I like from her. I could care less
Yeah.
about her.
Well, the last little thing that like really grinded my gears
Ooh.
was, people. Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
that. Okay, people were saying that Maddie like didn't want to be in it, and because she was like, obviously like this is not going to be received well, and Sia like um basically, I don't know if it was peer pressured, but she's like, you've been a part of everything I've done, I'm not going to do anything like without you. And then Maddie, I mean, Maddie's like what, 16, I don't know how old she is, but she like was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna do that. They probably offered her like the fattest check. But these clips of you now are on here forever. Like, Sia's not in the movie,
Yeah, now
it's
they're
you.
bullying her sister too. I want to see how old she is. She's 18.
Oh.
So she could choose.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, C is old, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know they were so like buddy buddy. I don't really get that.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Again, the relationships with these
Again, yeah.
young
The power
people.
dynamics. Yeah.
And we were mad at Michael.
Michael
MJ.
Jackson. Got it. We were talking about another Michael earlier with
Oh,
an age
okay.
gap. But,
Yeah. No.
okay. Um, so that's
Sorry.
that on Sia, I guess.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see what happens. This one article literally was, I was looking up the age. It was like, why Sia's film or why Sia's video doesn't deserve a Golden Globe.
Well, a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. Um,
She's trying to be a Beyonce, I think.
yeah, but like bootleg.
Boot. She's wearing the boot cut version, okay?
Bootleg. Boot. Wait, did you ever wait? I just discovered this or heard about this. I didn't discover it. But did you ever put rubber bands on the bottom of your jeans?
Honestly, I want to say yes, and that hurts me. Wait, I need to see. I feel like the answer is definitely going to be yes.
Wait, how do you feel like the answer's gonna be definitely yes? Is it a yes or what?
Well, let me see.
Wait.
What do you mean? Like through the bottom?
Yeah, wait, I'll show you.
Yeah, show me.
Rubber bands.
Show me. Show me
Jeans.
the money. Sorry, I'm like brushing my eyebrow up for all of you if you can hear that noise. Um, it's not
Very
well for
ASMR.
us to be like staring at each other. Like, okay, if you guys are listening to this, just listening, that's fun too. But if you want to watch us, I feel like it's like to get the full story, follow
Okay,
RuPaul's
this is a
Drag
cute
Race.
version, I think.
Let's see.
But
Oh fuck. No. So I wouldn't walk out like that, but I have done that when I would wear my boots, like UGG boots or something. So they would like, because skinny jeans weren't a thing yet. Yeah. Skinny jeans weren't a thing yet. That would. Oh wait, I remember tons of guys at my high school wearing fucking rubber bands on their jeans like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. That I just found out that was a thing, and I was like, how did I not see one? Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Well, those two photos you sent me were like very two different styles. Very much.
Yeah,
Very
that's what I'm
much
saying.
different.
Very much different.
Very much different. But
Mm-hmm.
I would do something similar to the first one because like skinny jeans weren't a thing yet. So it was like we were wearing boot cuts and then you had like
That
UGG
was
boots and
what
like
you're
the
talking about right
fall
now is really
wait
upsetting.
and like the fall boots. Remember the tall almost knee high fall boots that were really pops? And so like you had to wear like tight jeans.
That
Leggings
was the
weren't a thing.
stupidest thing. The
People
stupidest
weren't
thing I've
wearing
ever.
leggings out like how you wear leggings out everywhere. She's tired. She wearing leggings everywhere.
Wait,
Like
you're just coming for me one after the other. I can't even defend myself. I'm
no,
wearing leggings out
no. But
everywhere.
people wear
Now I'm
leggings now.
yawning.
People wear leggings now. People didn't wear leggings like that. No, in the
Leggings.
time. They didn't wear leggings
Leggings.
like that. They weren't showing their leggings off in those leggings.
Leggings.
So and we didn't have the skinny jeans, so it was like you had to like make the pants. I would also wear like really big socks and then like fold my jeans to
I
like
would do that.
tighten
And
around
then like
my. But then
pull
they
them up over
looked.
the
But then they looked like your pants were like a tornado or something, like as if you were doing a tie dye because it was like twisting and it wasn't a good look.
Yeah, whoever thought that the style would just be bootcut jeans shoved into tall boots? It makes zero sense to me. Why
Well,
did
that's
we
why
not have skinny jeans?
I think that's why the skinnies started coming out, and that's why everyone started wearing those leggings.
I don't know. I remember specifically being like, I can't wear skinny jeans because I have like thick legs, and I felt like it was gonna make them like look just like kind of funny.
Wait, I look like a Y.
Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
This is what
You
I
do
look
not
like.
look like a Y, you
This is
psycho.
what I
Oh
look
my
like.
god. Wait, what letter am I?
Mm. Ooh, I could also be a P.
Could
I
never
would
be a
say
P.
you're an
Stop it.
S, maybe.
Ooh.
You bitch.
Okay.
But
Well,
like this is your waist right here. and then like this is your booty. So it goes like
Mm.
waist, butt,
Yeah, I see
you know.
that.
But mine
Mm.
is like
No part of what you mean.
or
I
like
don't understand
this.
any of it. Oh my God.
No, I'm a Q. Fuck it. I'm a Q.
Wait, I want you to know that you're not P because Wendy Williams is a P.
Wendy Williams is not a P. You think Wendy
Oh
Williams looks
my
like a
God.
P?
She's literally like a thin stick with like double G tits.
So you're calling her skinny? No, you're an S
Uh,
and I'm a Q.
how is that possible?
Just a just a Q. And then there's like a
And what would that be?
this is my Q.
All right, that's enough. Once
I'm gonna
she
just
she dabs, that's when we move on. All right.
I used to drive and dab at the same
Ooh,
time.
oh my
Shaka.
God. The amount of
I
friends
was
that I have that still
illegally
do that.
wait, I was illegally dabbing and driving. Oh yeah, okay.
Like
Oh,
maybe never again, but it's fine.
okay. Why'd you bring up the rubber bands?
I don't know why I brought that up now that I'm thinking about it.
That's cool. That's cool.
Maybe MySpace days? I don't know. Anyway,
Oh yeah, because breathe me and yada 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 yada.
mhm, mhm. Should we get into our little like batch talk now?
Yeah, lay it on the people.
Yes. So,
You got your
warning, we
notes?
are about to head into the Bachelor
Warning,
talk or the
warning,
episode.
warning. The doors are closing in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Perfect. So, let's get into it, huh?
Let's get into it. Get into it. Get
Get
into
into
it. Get
it.
into it.
Get into
Sydney's
it.
got her notes.
I do, but we'll go abbreviated. What did you think of this episode last week?
Okay, it feels like so long ago, which is
I
freaky
know.
because like everything else feels like so not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was shooketh. To say the least, I was a bit shook. Wait, which one are we talking about? Hometowns?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Is this loud? Can you hear that?
I mean, I can hear it.
She's like, I can
It's
hear
not,
what's
it's
going
not super loud. I kind of like it. It's like ASMR, you know?
on. Okay. Well, this is what I think about it. I was shook. Serena? Serena?
Honestly, like more than anything else, what made me like really disappointed in Matt was how much he liked Serena.
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Sorry, I gotta
I
get my
was like,
red lip
Matt,
on.
is this? Oh my God. You didn't tell me this is what we were doing. Ew, you were gonna do it alone?
Well, get your red
She's
lip
trying
on.
to
Do you have
wedge
it?
me out, I'm telling you.
Do you have one on you?
No, you psychopath. Oh my God.
I didn't have one
You
on
just
me either.
weren't
That's
gonna
why.
tell me?
Well, that's why I was digging. I didn't have one on me either.
I have a berry cream gloss. That's what we're gonna go with right
Yeah, that's
now.
fine.
Okay.
Sorry for the people. For the people at home.
For those of you that are new, we do red lip for The Bachelor.
Yeah, we didn't do it last week though. And we've been a little, life has gotten ahead of us, so we haven't been able to do double batch, but one day we'll quit our jobs and have all the time in the world.
Yeah, one day that's coming up, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. So Serena, I'm shook. I'm shooketh. I'm shook that he chose her.
Did he?
Well, in the beginning he did. And then what
Serena
happened?
is just so underwhelming to me. So like I never understood what it was. She like didn't like him, I feel like.
Didn't like him. Didn't she's
Didn't
there
like
for the press.
yeah, didn't like him at all. And maybe she like saw pictures and thought he would be cute, but then when they like got together, she was like, "Oh, I'm just not feeling it." But you're not gonna like go home. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like I would. The longer you stay, like the more beneficial it is to you.
Oh, for sure.
But
But even the episode before, like when Matt sent Heather home, she literally on the
mhm.
couch was like, "This is the most attraction I've ever been to him," and it's like,
And it's like, really?
what?
You've had one-on-ones. What do
Yeah,
you
what do you
mean?
mean?
Um,
Jinx,
so
you
he
owe me a soda,
yeah,
but I don't drink
hello.
soda anymore, so Maybe it's Starbucks.
Did you give up anything for Lent?
No, Jesus hates me.
Okay.
Well, I guess you know what I gave in for Lent? You know what I've gained in for Lent is just a positive outlook. And that Jesus is rising again. And some would believe a forthcoming is upon us.
All right, I
The
regret asking
reckoning,
this question.
the reckoning is coming.
I regret asking this question.
The reckoning is coming.
I
Make
love
sure
that
you have
last episode.
supplies.
Wait, ew, stop. The last episode, the last episode, you were like, clearly you weren't raised as a good Christian, and this
No,
week you're
no,
like, Jesus,
a
I'm
good
giving up
cat,
nothing.
a good Catholic.
Even worse, you're like,
A
I
good
give up nothing for Lent.
Catholic.
Jesus hates me.
Well, yeah, no,
Jesus loves me. That's why I didn't give up anything up. He wouldn't want me to. So
I've given some things up. They're private.
like what? Tell us.
They're private.
Remember 5 minutes ago when you said you have no secrets? What? You're giving me whiplash here. Come on. Come on.
I think I've had whiplash. Have you?
Yes, I have.
Wait, really? You have? Where?
Yes, car accidents. I had 2 back to back one time.
Wow, I got in a car accident too. Um, ooh, um, she's laughing. I had a pain.
What was that? Was that a stem?
No, no. I feel like you've seen some stemming
I have.
before on my
I have.
behalf. I think it just is like natural, you know. No. What did I give up for Lent? It's really just
Nothing,
I'm being
clearly.
more conscious. I'm being just more conscious.
Of what?
I gave up being judgmental. That's for sure.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I gave up
Literally
working. I
not
gave up
even
being
5%.
judgmental. And I've given up control.
You've given up the truth, is what it sounds like.
You bitch. No, I don't know.
Okay,
I think
anyway.
I've just been focusing on my life.
Do you want to know what I gave up?
Yeah, tell me. You just said
No, I
Jesus
didn't give
loves
up
you
anything.
and you don't. You just said Jesus loves you and he wouldn't want you to give up.
Yeah, I didn't give up anything, but you didn't ask, so I just wanted to like.
Well, you
make
literally
sure
already
you knew.
said you didn't give up anything. I gave up
It's okay.
drinking. That's what I gave up.
Not for Lent.
Yeah, for Lent, I gave up drinking. I'm not going to drink for like 30 days over Lent long.
I think I'm gonna give up dating men that don't like me.
Great. This is what I've
Not
been
that don't like
saying for
me.
a
Wait, no, not that
long
don't like me,
time.
because I don't know if they don't like me, but men that don't serve me. I'm gonna say
Wait,
that.
so who's not serving you?
Oh my
Ooh,
god, do you
wait.
think I'm gonna start naming names? Are you kidding me?
Wait, this is a vibe.
Is it?
Should I just like have this piece down with this
Wait,
song?
can I tell you? No.
Wait, you're gonna give up on men or the bad
No, that's
men?
not what I said. I said I'm gonna give up dating men that don't serve me, my purpose on this world. You know what I'm
Ugh.
saying?
Are there any updates on your love life that I should know about or?
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to talk about it.
Okay. I just need to know. I just need to know. It's fine. The people will
Anyway,
know when the people need to know, I guess.
yeah.
So, okay, so we're back on it. Let's talk about the
We're back on it, Serena. Okay.
Serena. So,
So,
do you have any notes?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
Let's start from the top.
Okay. So the hometowns weren't hometowns because they didn't want to fly during COVID.
Yeah, but let's take a helicopter. Let's take a fucking plane ride with
but let's have
Sarah.
everyone's family fly here. Yeah. So they started off with Michelle's hometown.
Oh, the
Very cute.
best.
The best.
Her family's the best. I'm gonna rate them a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Normal family, good values.
And
Matt
it looked
showed up.
authentic. It looked authentic. Them playing basketball at the end, like it looked like they would actually be doing that, like on a summer day at home.
Yeah, and like Matt showed up and they were matching on accident, which I'm like, if this isn't the biggest sign that you should be together, I don't know what is.
Yeah, me and Nick match a lot, but that's because we both just wear all black.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts. Matching. It's cute. It's cute. Yeah, I wrote they're literally matching on accident. OMG, Matt saying he would move to Minnesota because Rebecca was like, there's no way he would ever move for anyone. And I'm like, I thought so too. And he was like, I'm absolutely like willing to move to Minnesota if that's what it like meant. And Matt doesn't Wait, okay. Matt doesn't say stuff that he doesn't mean.
I know, but he
Because
does not have Minnesota bones.
you don't know. He's from like Pennsylvania or something.
No, he's from South Carolina. He does not know what a
North Carolina,
Minnesota
I thought.
winter. Okay, same freaking thing. He does not know what a Minnesota winter is like. It's nothing like even our winters.
All right. Anyways, we're getting too into the nitty gritty. All I'm saying is that Matt doesn't like, he doesn't say stuff that he doesn't mean. So I think he meant that in the moment. Wait, who do you go and talk to over there? It's so rude. Who are you talking to?
I just
Ew, you're like talking to a third party on the podcast in front of my face.
No one's in
About
here.
me?
No one's
About
in here.
me.
No one's in here.
That makes it worse, Ma.
What?
Okay, anyway, what's my next note? She said she's falling in love, doesn't say it back, crying emojis.
Well, he can't. He can't.
He can. He absolutely can. He said it to Rachel.
Rachel's winning, so she's gonna
winning.
win.
Rachel's
But
winning.
wait, I heard a spoiler. Do you want to hear it?
Where did you hear a spoiler from? Instagram?
A client.
How do we know it's confirmed?
It's not necessarily confirmed, but do you?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to hear it. Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Does everyone want to hear the spoiler? Or?
Well, fast forward, guys, if you don't want to hear it.
Trigger warning. The spoiler. The doors closing on the spoiler. 3, 2, 1.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, Rachel wins.
Of course.
But there's talk that they've broken up.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. That's a breakup beard.
A breakup beard. Okay, trigger warning ended.
Yeah, ended. We're done. Why else would he have that beard though? I literally said, I was like, that's a single. Like he's got to be single. There's no woman on this show that would date him with him looking like that.
I don't know. What's so wrong with a beard? I love a beard.
It doesn't look good on him. I love a beard in general, but like he doesn't have the.
He looks like that one basketball player. It's not his bone structure that he doesn't have to do it. He is allowing the hair to. Well, yeah, he's allowing the hair to grow too high up on his cheeks. Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye would be like, "Are you effing kidding me?" He has.
Well, it's like trim it or something.
He needs to get it off of his cheeks because it's like if we put our contour on our fucking cheekbones. Like you need to put it lower, like so he can contour his face. Like the beard that he has now is just making him look like a round freaking pumpkin.
Yeah, weird vibes with the beard. Weird vibes.
I'm kind of into
mostly
it
because it makes him look like a completely different person. But yeah, Rachel, I feel like. Anyways, we'll get to her.
Okay. So she loves him. He hasn't responded.
Hasn't responded. He says, "Thank you for letting me know."
Thank you for noticing.
So okay. I said, gotta give Matt credit. I definitely thought there would be more white girls in the top 4.
Honestly, same. I've been saying to everyone, like, there's no way he's choosing a black or brown person.
No. But I'm really shocked that it's been this long with like just one white girl left.
Well, like, I feel like all of them sent themselves home. Kate, Sarah, like they were like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
they thought this was gonna be so much easier than it was.
Yeah, so true. So Rachel's is next. And wait, what did you think of Michelle's kids?
Kids?
Oh, yeah, the kids.
Ew, that creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah,
like you can tell because of like how old the kids are. It's probably because the parents are Bachelor or Bachelorette fans because like they've been watching it now for years. Like I would never allow my child to do that.
I would.
Of course you would. I mean, that makes sense. You're a huge
I would for sure, but
it's
just so cringy.
It was uncomfy.
Really cringy. And like I wouldn't have my daughter or son like asking those stupid questions.
Wait, this is funny because so I just finished the book One to Watch.
Oh, you did? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I've officially read 4 books in 2021 so far.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. And I've already moved on to my second one. I'm on page 40 something, or my 5th one. Anywhoosies, in the book, there's a guy that she's like dating on the show that's a teacher, but he's like college professor, I believe, and he has his students.
No.
Go to like do a hometown type of thing, and he has his students like she shows up at the class, and like the students are there.
Wow.
There's a lot of weird things about the book.
Yeah, guys. So we were talking about all this Chris Harrison drama, and Rebecca just happened to start this book, and there's literally a quote from Chris Harrison in the front of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Creepy.
It is creepy.
Um. Okay, so Rachel's hometown, which was not a hometown at all, had nothing to do with like how on Tasha's season they were like, "We'll set you up with things that I would do in my hometown,"
Right.
right?
I liked that.
Yeah, and like this one, they were just like, "We're just gonna have you guys do random shit." Like Michelle's was bike riding, she
Well, it
got
was just
dipped,
it was like a
and
one-on-one date and then just meeting the parents at a house.
yeah, so Rachel was like blindfolding him and driving him somewhere, like get out, and they got there and they were skydiving,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then she like fucked her face up.
guys. This scene of her face hitting the ground at
Bam!
crazy speed,
Bam!
crazy speed. I was like, I would have been freaking out. And it's so sad. Well, it was kind of creepy too because Matt landed like fine and he like lays on his instructor for like way too long. And you're like, Matt,
Is
I'm
that beard really a beard?
oh. You're just like, I'm sure he wasn't consenting to this. Why are you laying on him like that? Um, But then he sees Rachel like coming down, right? And he's like, oh, like, okay, cool. She's done too. And she like smacks into the ground with her face. They
Smacks
like
the ground.
basically. Um, and so he runs over to her, and the conversation that they proceed to have is just so dramatic and so weird. He's like, I pictured you dead.
Oh, the drama. She was fine.
you yeah, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
She did slam her face
I was like,
rough.
Matt, she's not dead, but also where's a medic? Like, did she have a concussion?
I'm sure she did. But I can see that though too. Like they both did. I mean, it was kind
I
of
mean, just say you were
intense.
worried. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so to see you fall like that. Like, that looked so painful. Not like, wow, I really thought we lost you.
Whew, yeah, it was a little weird, but she got beat up.
She got beat up. She
You
told her
could
mom, she was like,
tell.
I know I look good, but there's a lot of makeup covering what's going on here.
Oh,
And her face looked swollen.
swollen. I know. It looks like her old photos that she had on Instagram that we were like, "Oh, this doesn't look like her anymore." Remember those photos when she was like younger?
Well, when she was younger, her face was way skinnier.
Oh, see,
That's
I
why it didn't look like her.
disagreed. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, did you think remember how I said last week that her father looked Hispanic? Did you agree or what?
Yes. Yes, I do agree. He looks really like Puerto Rican or something. But he probably isn't, but he looks like another ethnicity for sure. Terrifying.
I can relate.
Can you though?
Yes, you don't see it.
No.
Mm,
She's
okay.
really trying her best. Her best to be Puerto Rican at the moment, but
I'm
um
adopted. I have no idea.
oh, that's not
I'm
true. You
not.
look just like your mother and your father. So
Okay.
don't try to do that. Well, yeah, her dad was terrifying to me. He was really
He
abrasive and
scared
like
you?
scary.
Really?
You didn't think so?
I mean, I just thought he was like a, I don't know, a dad that didn't want his daughter on the show.
Yeah, I think see, especially from what we know now, it was like a lot of stuff going on. Um, but he like was really kind of rude to Matt, being like, I don't know, obviously voicing concerns, but I think just like the way that he was voicing those concerns, if my dad treated someone that way that like I was so in love with, like Rachel, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. But he treated Rachel the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like it's just like personality difference. I'd be like, ew, why are you acting like that?
I think he's
But
just a little bit more outspoken.
I also think that he didn't want her bringing home a black man.
Mm.
But
Well, it's hard not to read into that now, like
mhm. Yeah, I mean, Rachel, like, very much so was like, I'm in love with him. I think he's the best person ever. And I just, I need you to trust me on that. And the dad was like, okay.
see, I thought she was going home. Like, I don't know how that like last conversation goes when they're outside and like he like puts her into the van. I thought she was leaving for like leaving for some reason. I had to go back and rewind it and like rewatch. I'm like, did I miss something? It was like confusing.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe at all.
Yeah, I did a little bit. I don't know why.
But, um, so next was Serena's
Ugh.
date. Oof. Like a different person, like a complete 180. All of a sudden she likes him during her date, where she's making fun of him the whole time. I think that's why he likes her. She's making fun of him the whole time, like about what he can and can't say, and like Canada, and like all of these different facts and whatever. Boring.
Yeah, they
Um,
definitely had more chemistry in the first half of their one-on-one.
yeah, it was weird though, because like last week you weren't into it. But I've been there, so to be honest. Um, so um yeah. I What did you think of her family?
Nothing special. So it was her sister, her mom, and dad, right? I mean, they were nice, but like I liked Michelle's parents. So like, not that I liked
Hmm.
them better. I just thought that they were a little bit more like
Genuine.
I don't, yeah, or like I could be in their family type of thing. Like I would want to join in type of thing. But like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the sister was like, I just don't know if you really like love him. Like I don't know if he's the guy
Wait,
for you.
that's what was kind of great to me is like, immediately her family clocked the chemistry and was like, "Can we talk to you for a second? You don't like him though."
Yeah, it was kind of creepy though.
It was a little too easy to convince her that she didn't like him.
Well,
She
right.
knew.
But
Yeah.
we've been knowing that she would
Hmm.
be easily swayed.
Yeah, so it was just interesting that her family immediately was like, "We don't see it for you." But she even told Matt, like, "I don't know if I feel it," and he was like, "Well, you'll just have to trust me."
Well, yeah, and then he left.
And then he left, and she
And
was like,
yeah, go ahead.
"Okay." Um,
Yeah, she said like, I really needed him to like comfort me in this like discussion and like he's just leaving. Like if I don't
mhm.
feel like I need now more than ever and he's just like, "Oh, it'll be fine." But like how much more do you
Yeah.
need? Like you're the only one in the house. How much more do you need? You're the only one in the house that got 2 dates. He's meeting your family. He's
Yeah.
literally telling you how much he wants to be with you. Like how much more do you need?
You're calling me out right now. You're being so mean. I
What do you
feel it. I
what
feel
do
it.
you
I
mean?
feel it in your bones. There's a
I didn't
reason you
even
said that twice.
ew.
Wait, there's a reason you said that twice. You're so mean.
Ew, you're projecting. If you hear something in
No,
it that's like
no,
if you hear
you did
something
that
in
on
it
purpose.
if you hear something in my voice that like means something, whatever. But I'm serious. Like, what more does she need? She's the only one that got the 2 dates.
Hmm.
He told her time and time again. He even kept her when she said no to a kiss.
Yeah, that would have been it for me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, right? Like, who could keep going after that? Like, I feel
I
like he
know.
reassured her so much.
Yeah, he did for sure. That doesn't apply to me, you bitch. But yeah. So then, yeah, oh yeah, talking to your friends. You know that the people listening can't see that. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so Rebecca refers to like an audience when she hates me. She just wants to she just she just wants to like, see what their thoughts are. Okay. Um so I didn't even take any notes for Bree's date because I was just bored out of my mind.
Okay,
But
boring but beautiful.
yeah, she's beautiful. Her mom though.
Yeah,
It's like
what
clearly
is
a young
that?
mom.
Yeah,
Beautiful. She
yeah,
has
yeah.
another baby now.
I kind of feel
Um,
bad for her,
the mom?
Brie.
Oh, why do you feel bad for her?
I don't know. I just feel like, like her mom's got this new family now.
It
And
doesn't
like,
mean she's not a part of it. The mom flew all the way to Nemacolin.
you loved saying Nima Colin.
I love saying Nemacolin.
You've been waiting to say that one.
Wait, who wouldn't love saying Nemacolin? Are you kidding?
Nima Colin. I don't know. I do think the mom is beautiful. I thought it was cute the friend came and that she got to meet that little baby and Matt wasn't like
The
freaked out.
friend's name is Bree as well.
Yes, 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 yes.
I feel like Matt was freaked out. I don't know.
Oh, really? I didn't think he was freaked out because even the friend was like, "Are you freaking out right now?" And he's like, "No." I mean, he even was saying like, "This gives me an idea of what like my future wife would look like,"
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
not picking her.
oh, I wish. Well, we know he's picking Rachel. There's like no other option.
There's no other option. Absolutely no other
Ah!
option. And the only reason is
Wait,
because like Rachel worships the ground that he walks on. She literally talks about him like he is the second coming of Jesus Christ.
I was trying to do. Oh, sorry. I'll put those back down. I was trying to get my lashes spidey like Rachel.
Rebecca wants to be Rachel, you guys.
Oh,
SOS.
Absolutely. Not her tragic past,
Oh, guys,
but
SOS. She like literally wants to be her.
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to look like her. She's gorge.
Yeah, she is really pretty, but
I'd say I want to look like Brie, but then you'd be like, "Oh, Rebecca, you can't look like Brie. You're like really pale."
that's never stopped you before.
No, all the people that I
Still
say I
pick
look
up.
like are still like super light skinned, like Brian, Rachel Lindsay's husband.
Okay, yeah, that's a stretch. You still pick up my phone and hold your face up to it as if it's gonna unlock for you, like we're twins.
Maybe
I feel like we could,
Siamese.
you know. Um, okay, so he talks with Bree. Bree's mom is like, she's not about no bullshit. She's like, "Are you
Love
in love with my
that.
daughter?" Loved it. Um,
And
and
he
they had this
said that
really
he
sweet.
was falling for her.
No, but it was a neg because she was like, "Are you falling in love with my daughter?" And he was like, "I'm falling for her."
Yeah.
That's his way around, his very political way around saying yes or no. Because he said that to every other family. But except for Rachel's, because he told her dad straight up. Like I told Rachel I was falling in love with her when she told me it back.
Oh, he did on that date.
hmm Which was very tragic because Rachel sat, that was the one where she sat down and was like, "I'm just like so insecure. I just like don't like, ever feel pretty." And you're like, you're lying in teeth.
You're lying through your
You're like
teeth, honey.
arguably one of the prettiest girls there. Like,
Spidey, you are lying.
yeah. Anyway, um, so Matt then talks to Chris Harrison, the only time we see Chris Harrison during this episode.
Oh my god, she's yawning. You okay?
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Chris Harrison's $250,000 an episode or something for a minute of
to
talking.
do nothing, to do nothing. He really messed up the biggest bag ever for the
The
least amount of work.
biggest, and you would too for a chick.
Wait, and there's clips that came out of him
Oh no.
on Wheel of Fortune
Oh no.
recently, and it was filmed in like December, and so it was before all this happened, and they were like, the star of the Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, all the spin-offs, and then he was like, just keep going, just keep going. He was like, I'm gonna milk the cow until I can't anymore.
Well, you can't anymore, honey.
Yeah, I was like, that ship has sailed. So, oh, did you see who they're announcing to be the host for After the Final Rose?
No.
Not like you would really know him, but he's an ex-football player. I forgot his name, but I'd heard of him before. He hosts this conversation, I think it's on YouTube, where it's like awkward conversations with a black man, or maybe controversial conversations with a black man, and it's down with like police officers, and I think like Matthew McConaughey was in one of his videos, and it's like this white background, and he has this like really he wants to have a conversation, like with opposing sides or just whoever, and he lays it all out there, and he talks a lot about race and obviously all the stuff that was going on this summer, but um he's going to be the After the Final Rose host. So they immediately switched it over to a man who his whole thing is talking about race with people who don't understand it or trying to find a
Okay,
common
I
ground.
understand that. I really wish Rachel Lindsay would have done it though.
Rachel is done. Rachel is done. She doesn't. I think she doesn't want to be a part of anything anymore because of the. I don't know if it's a small percentage, but like probably half the viewers that like literally spam her with disgusting language. I think she just couldn't. She can't handle that anymore.
Yeah, it's just interesting to like, I'm sure it'll be great, but it's just interesting to choose someone that doesn't, it's not even really a part of
Yeah.
the show and
Well,
all.
and the optics too, though, because like they were already telling Rachel that she started this. She wanted Chris Harrison's downfall. She's the reason all this happened. So imagine if she's the host and takes his job, like they would be in an uproar saying that this is what she wanted from the
Let him
beginning. And
roar.
I know that's what I think too. I'm like, who cares? But I think it really is getting to her. So
Poor
she
thing.
deleted her Instagram for everyone who is listening. Disgusting, terrible. And now everyone has come out again and stood with her because of how terrible it is. Obviously, she's a grown woman, and Instagram is her, like, she's an influencer. That's how she makes her money, and she deleted it.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
Is she gonna do the
Anyways.
podcast still?
Yeah, so I can't wait. New episode tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, so he goes to so Chris Harrison is like, so is there anyone that you like need to, that you have second guesses about or second thoughts? And he's like, I'm pretty comfortable with everyone except for Serena, who I've like done everything to knows how I feel. And Chris is like, well, then you need to go talk to her. And like right now, I wouldn't wait on this. I was like, why? Um, so he literally just walks into a room, like knocks and walks in. And then she's sitting there with the cameras already in there. We're supposed to
Didn't know
pretend
you were
like that was,
showing up.
yeah. Oh my God, I had no idea you were coming. And Serena usually looks, pardon my French, real rough when when the cameras are just around. And she had a little bit of concealer on, so I knew that she knew he was coming.
Well, because she
Um,
uses way too like cool and light of a shade of
mhm,
concealer.
yeah, yeah. So, what did you think of their talk?
Well, I do feel bad for him. I think he was blindsided
Yeah. Well, yeah.
because he like what oh, I got like a chill just now. He wouldn't even like look at her. Wouldn't even
Yeah.
look at her.
Well, he like professes his love to her first and says, like I've spent the most time with you out of any other girl because I wanted you to know how much I was into you. And she was like, "Mm,
Thanks.
thank you." Um, but it's interesting to say that he was falling in love with her. It's just weird how far you're fighting for someone when you love Rachel, you said.
Well, right, but I think he did. I don't know. Maybe he didn't really like her. Who knows? But he seemed like he was really taken off
Well,
guard.
because yeah, because then she proceeds to say, like I was telling this was rough. She was like, I was telling my mom, how great you are and like how on paper you're perfect. But then when it came to like you, I didn't have anything to say.
Yeah, basically that like I love everything about you. I just don't like you.
Like who you are as a
Yeah.
person.
Oof. I've been
And
there.
like, oh, you've been there.
Yeah, I feel like that's everyone that knows me.
Oh my God, what?
They just maybe
What are you
like the
talking?
features of me and not necessarily me, huh?
Really, Bex? Everyone that knows you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's not true, but it was rough to watch.
It was rough. Poor thing starts crying.
Yeah, he did start crying. Well, I could tell he was quiet for a while. And
She had a couple tears too.
yeah, well, he was usually very composed and able to talk through the breakups and stuff and be like, I want you to stay and whatever. But like this one was just like a gut punch, you could tell.
Well, and then he got a little feisty on him. Like when he finally like opened his mouth, he was just like, well, like kind of jumps into it. Like he was like his like charm almost dropped a little bit.
See, I didn't think so because he was really sweet to her about it and was like, you don't have to do any more explaining. You've done enough. Like,
See, but I feel like his first like couple words, it was like the mask came off for a second and it like I'm obviously I think hurt him. And he just was like a little I don't for good intention purposes, like he had every right to, but it was just kind of
mhm.
like a big like I feel like yeah, just like the map that we've all seen for like 20 seconds went away and then it was nice again. But and not saying that he was being mean, it just was different. Very different like vibe for me.
Yeah.
For me.
For me, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he was still very sweet to her, especially like he was like, "Do you want to walk me out?" and had the tables turned where he's crying in the limo, and it's like you're the host or the lead. Um, I don't know.
Crying.
I was just like, I can't believe Serena C lasted this long, and the fact that he's like this heartbroken over her, it's kind of crazy. That just
Shocked.
means that he's not like receptive, he's not intuitive, clearly, because anyone would know that she didn't like
Well,
him.
he doesn't look like he's been turned down a lot.
Right, but it's just like even in that fact, so you should know what it looks like or feels like someone is not into you.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe because of that, like it was interesting to him or intriguing or whatever, but yeah. So she dumps him and then there's the rose ceremony with 3 roses and 3 women, so they obviously all knew that they were getting a rose.
Well, right. Looking around, where's Serena? Where's Serena? Honey, you know where she is. She's
Wait,
home.
Michelle's beaming at the fact that Serena's gone because she gets her rose.
Beaming. She's so happy. She got the
Yeah,
first rose, eh?
I think so. Well, it was just so funny because Matt was clearly like really upset still. It like just happened. And then like Rachel's like, oh, this is like a time for him. And Brie was like, oh, this is a serious moment. And Michelle's like,
Oh, she was ecstatic.
she's like, ready for my rose.
Yeah. Well,
I was
yeah,
like,
one girl down,
mean
one
Michelle. Well, she
two
like
to go.
really wants to marry him. She like thinks that he's her husband. And if he was smart, he would choose Michelle because they have the best chemistry of anyone that I've seen on the show.
Wait, what if they like with everything going on, what if they like pull a fast one on us and like he did actually choose Rachel, but they like refilm it and now he chooses Michelle?
Ew, that's like America's Next Top Model.
Oh,
They
really?
did that. Yeah, one of the seasons they like refilmed the ending months later and gave it to a different girl. It was
I
disgusting.
could see that.
Anyway, yeah. Um so yeah, he gives it to all three girls and this week is the Women Tell All. Can't wait.
Yes, bitch.
Victoria is there. Everyone and like Ryan, who had like 3 seconds of screen time, is like
Who the
the
fuck's
one battling
Ryan?
with Victoria.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know. I don't care for that.
Yeah, super annoying.
Um, Brittany and Abigail wore the same dress. How about talk about awkward?
So awkward. They took a picture in it together. It's just interesting that lighting that they were all under, it just like really made them look terrible.
Shadows, heavy
Yeah.
shadows.
Heavy shadows in weird spots. It was like, you guys are very cute girls. Why do you look like this? Um, but
So
not ready
wait,
for
so
Piper.
so we've oh Piper, poor thing, and Matt's gonna be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the woman's tell all. Then what comes next?
Then the finale. And usually I think usually like right after the finale is after the final rose. It's like 2 episodes back to
Mm,
back.
mhm,
Because
mhm.
like after the final rose will be live after they're all watching it happen on screen. You know what I
When
mean?
do they meet Matt's mom?
The finale. So
Okay.
like yeah,
Okay,
after this week.
so who do we think's gonna win? I think we both clearly think it's gonna be
I think
Rachel.
Rachel's gonna win and they need to have Michelle as the bachelorette.
Yeah, I've heard that now. Like, there's no way they're gonna be able to put Katie as the Bachelorette now. Like, they have to put Michelle,
Michelle
especially
or
with everything
Abigail
going
would
on.
be a really good choice. But I was thinking about it and that rumor with Katie I think was obviously fake because they don't ever disclose who the next bachelor or bachelorette is at the like women or men's tell all. It's always at the after the final rose that
Oh,
they like
really?
announce. Yeah.
Um, well, that'll be interesting to see. So, what we only have what 2 weeks is the finale? You think broken up twice, or will it be like a 2 hour thing?
No, it's like a 2 to 3 hour thing.
So we'll know next week.
Yeah, so usually what happens is like they'll be playing the finale for us and then they'll break away to do the live segment. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I'm excited.
me too. I'm not excited to see all this beard. I'm not.
I am.
I love beards too, but not this kind.
I'm sorry that that happened to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Um,
Faves and
but
fucks.
should we do our faves and fugs?
Yeah, hit me with it.
All right, my faves this week. My fave is the weather because we had about 2 good days of
Oh, sweet.
sunny weather. And I
Wait, I
feel
know.
like
I
it
see what
brought
my
some.
grass looks like again. It's weird that the ground
Yes.
is so low. Like, I thought the ground was high for a while, and now I feel like the ground looks so low.
Well, there was just so much snow accumulated that like now I feel like over half of it is gone. There's only like 30% left. There's some parking spots open. It's crazy. Wait,
I'm yawning. Sorry.
I can't believe you just did that.
Fuck it.
I
Well,
can't believe you just
that's
did
what's so funny. I feel like you think I'm so private, which I guess I am, but like
that. You are.
I'm private in different ways.
We're very different private ways. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
So the
well,
weather.
also, we're not just going to talk about the fact that I get shamed for yawning on this show,
Well,
and you let out a big one.
I'm empathic, and people that are really sensitive to energies and other people, like when someone yawns, you're gonna yawn too.
No, it's just a thing. It's contagious. It has nothing to do with being empathic.
Ugh. So, yeah, I didn't realize the ground was as low as it really is. I thought it was so much higher for a
Wait,
while.
I sent Rebecca this tweet. It says, I'm an empath. Girl, it's giving master manipulator.
Okay. What the fuck? Whatever, dude.
It's okay
I
though.
can be empathic and a manipulator at the same time. Wait, I think
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it
buy.
usually goes hand in hand, Shane Dawson.
Wait, you want to see this book I'm gonna buy?
Yeah.
Let me pull it out so you can actually see it. Um, view lists. I have it saved on my Amazon list. It's a book. I'm gonna buy some books. I'm gonna also build like a little library in my basement, I think. What do you
Wow,
think
I'm
about that?
pissed.
Well, you can
I'm
come visit
happy.
it. And I want to get the library cards like I used to have as a little kid. Okay. How to win friends and influence people.
Oh my God.
The only
Guys,
book you need to lead you in
guys,
success.
code red. Code red. This is scary for us
Wait, you
all.
know what's actually scary? It's number 19 on the Amazon charts for this week, and there's
Ew. See,
35,000 reviews.
I can't trust anyone. I can't trust anyone. And this is why you're all manipulating me, including Rebecca. No trust.
No, I love it. You can go after the job you want and get it. You can take the job you have and improve it. You can take any situation, make it work for you. 6 ways to make people like you, 12 ways to win people to your way of thinking, 9 ways to change people without arousing resentment.
Arousing.
Ooh,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
what's
read
your
it.
fave? What?
My
Of course you
fave.
will. What's
Okay, I got a good fave. Should I tell the peeps?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's offensive. My fave is I finally heard back from my sweet, sweet surrogate.
I almost forgot.
Wow, you forgot?
I almost forgot that we heard back from them.
I text Barb 3 times a day because I have obsessive compulsive issues, and I'm
A
like,
codependency issue.
no, like I've had an issue since I was even younger, where it's like when I get fixated on something, like I have to bring it up 50,000
Oh, we
times.
know.
Okay. So I've said to Barb literally 5+ times a day, did you hear about the dog? And then
hmm
usually twice a day I send her the same photos.
hmm
Should I show the photo?
Yes. Oh my God. Wait, guys.
I'm nervous. What if they're gonna judge?
Stop it. Show him.
Okay.
It's the perfect photo. It's so cute.
Suckling on the mother's
On the teat.
breast. here's him from behind.
Oh, Milton.
My
Guys, we know
little
what he looks
Milt.
like.
Nick's mom was Nick told his mom that we were getting the dog, and she's like, I told everyone, and I've decided I'm calling him Milty.
Oh.
And I was like, Milty, the Oreo milkshake.
Wait, he's my godson. So
Mm,
self-proclaimed.
self-proclaimed. Should
Self-proclaimed.
he go through communion? I mean, baptism?
Ooh, yes. Yes. You know you can buy the baptism, like the bread, the body of Christ on Amazon. So
Oh, the wafer.
the Eucharist or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Eucharist or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Communion,
I'm
communion.
Catholic, so yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited for you.
Yeah, so
I'm so
that's my
excited.
fave. That's my
It's been
fave.
like an up and down situation with them trying to get a hold of this dog, but we got there.
There was a situation, but you know what? I think if you guys didn't know this, I'm a control freak. So I think like this was an exercise of letting go of control, knowing that I can't control most things.
Mm, maybe you should exercise that more frequently
Yeah, I'm trying.
with me in particular.
Really? You
Yeah,
think? Really?
I do. That's why I said it.
Okay, what was your fug?
Ooh.
Did you
Oh, my thug was everyone kicking Rachel off of Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love
That's your
her.
fug. I know. You are a fan fave.
I am, and I
I
feel
do
really
feel
bad.
bad for her. I do. I feel really
Also,
bad for her.
my thug is also my hoarder room. It's getting out of control.
Well,
My hoarder slash depression room. It's like, it's really reflective of my mind state, and I gotta fix it up. I gotta do something about
we
it.
have to
But
do a little bit at a little bit. Just
I
pick
don't think
one
that
little
works for me. I
section.
gotta do like a big cleaning or I let it all go to
Well,
waste.
there was this YouTuber that I follow that does cleaning, and she called it like the three circle. Like, so I would watch her videos on like how to clean, which is like you'd think it would be easy, you just clean the fucking room. But like her whole thing was like it was like multiple circles that you do around the room. Like a lot of people will do sections, but then she says it can be overwhelming or yada yada yada. So she goes around the room. So like even in my room here for things that you can maybe see, you'd go like counterclockwise or clockwise around the room, and your first circle around would be to like just get maybe rid of trash, maybe cups, water cups, whatever it may be, just get rid of like clutter and garbage. The second one is going to be like actually organizing, putting things into piles, doing things like that. And then like you can create whatever rounds you want, but then like the last round would actually be like cleaning it, dusting it, windexing, whatever, but I mean that is a necessary thing, vacuuming at the end, making the bed, but she did it all in like steps so that it was like even I'm looking on my desk here and I was like, yeah, there's definitely things that like if I first walked by, I could just easily grab them, just be throwaway. And then there would be things that are just like if they're not in that, if they're not supposed to be there, you put them you set them somewhere else, and then you put the other things back in their house. So you could try that route.
Well, usually when I do clean, it's more of like a that situation. I pick like I would start in here and then like work my way around the room as opposed to like, you know, just getting overwhelmed. But even that overwhelms me. So maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, just try it. Just doing one round, and then you can do another round the next day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, guys, wish me luck
I
on
should try
that.
to find the video. Maybe I'll send it to you
Yeah, please do. Well,
because I still
okay, so
follow her. It's years old,
here's
but
here's a little info about me, if I am being open and honest with the podcast. I usually have pre-panny. I have helpers. Okay, like Michelle. Shout out Michelle. She would come over to my house and help me with my room, like once, like every quarter, every season change, and she would help me clean my room. Like that was our thing. Or like my stepsister and I used to clean my room together. I have helpers, you know what I mean? Because I get
I've had
overwhelmed.
that.
I just like don't know how to do it all by myself.
I
But
understand. I
during
understand.
quarantine, my room has had so many phases of like spick and span clean, and I think I just need
Same.
to like dedicate some time to do it. But
Yeah, you do because you'll feel better after.
I know,
Oh, that's a pretty rough
what's your fug?
time. Well, what is my fug, you say? Um,
Also, I am wearing a shirt. I don't want everyone thinking I'm naked, but
what a hua, what a hua,
what
what
a
a hua,
hooer.
what a hua. What is my fug? Oh, I'm. Uh, yesterday I was grabbing something out of the fridge and I had just made ground turkey for the week. And as I opened up the fridge and like pulled something out, the the ground turkey glass container fell out on the ground, glass everywhere, ground turkey everywhere. That was
What?
annoying. Yeah, that was
You
annoying.
didn't tell me that.
It was a quick thing. Well, you were busy yesterday. You had a lot going on.
Oh,
Uh
really?
yeah, just like friends.
Hmm.
So, yeah, so that happened. What else
That
was
does
a
suck.
what? Oh, okay. My Monastera Edisoni might be dying. I've neglected it. I saw it today because I moved it into a different spot. I think it's been getting too much sun. The leaves on the bottom are yellowing. It was dry as a bone, flipped over. I watered it. I'm hoping that things will be better by tomorrow. I'm praying. Pray for me. My monster Edisoni.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
I'll be praying for your monastera.
I also think it's like fuggy too that like I feel like I got no plants anymore.
Guys, she literally sent me a photo today saying verbatim, I live in a jungle.
Yeah, but then you were like, "Yeah, we've been knowing," and I was like, "Yeah, but I feel like I'm not."
Okay, like so many plants in this woman's home. Okay,
No,
so many plants.
I don't think so.
Um, but you should buy more if you feel like you don't have enough.
Yeah, I do need more.
That's what I'm. You're crazy. Like you're crazy.
Uh,
I love it.
even in the mirror, you can see
Hmm.
plants. I don't know. Should you get some plants?
Yeah, because I'm gonna get a grow light,
More plants. You should get a grow light. You should get the
but I'm
same one
gonna
I have.
save that for my like project when I clean my room.
That's a reward.
Exactly.
I didn't understand. I've been nesting for Milton, so
Guys, wait, are you gonna bring Milton on the podcast when you get him?
duh. I'm gonna hold him the whole time. He
Oh
won't
my
like
God,
that.
I'm gonna be so
He
upset
won't
and
like
so
that. He
jealous.
won't like
No,
it though.
I don't think that would be nice for me.
Ew. Well, is the son might need his my son might need his mother.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Did you have fun with me today, or do you think everyone knows how much you hate me and that you're only doing this because I pay you to do it?
Really? When did we start paying me to do it?
Yeah, right. I don't know. Just like
Um,
working on my narrative.
yeah, I mean, I really did enjoy my time. Minus the few moments where I could tell that you like wanted my death to come sooner. But for the
It's funny. That's the
majority
exact thought that I had.
for the majority of the episode, I really did enjoy myself.
Mm.
Did you?
Yeah, I did actually. I did.
This is like the end of a date. They'll be like, "Yeah, of course," and I go home and I'm like, "Did you?"
Did
That's how I'm
you?
gonna feel after this. Did you?
I did have a lot of fun. Yes. I'm tired and I don't want to go to work tomorrow because I'm like tired just thinking about it.
Yeah,
But
I
I
feel
did
you.
enjoy my time.
I'm glad. I'm glad you did. You guys, we want to know your feedback. We want to know what you um want to hear from us. We want to know what your faves and fugs were this week. Your
Yeah.
thoughts
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
everything
Who do
involved.
you think's winning the Bachelor?
Yeah,
Who do you
seriously.
think is going to win? Tell us.
We're waiting. um
Ding ding ding
yeah,
ding
comment
ding
on
ding.
Instagram, let us know, interact a little bit. We're gonna be I'm gonna put out another poll of like what we should talk about because we got some cute
You know
ideas
what
when
we
we did that.
should do? You know what we should do? You should put like 50-50 type ones and like we should come up with ideas and then they can press like which ideas they like and we'll do a couple different slides so we can also get a good gauge.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Cool guys, thank you for
Um,
noticing.
thank
Wait,
you.
I saw a clip of Trisha Paytas saying thank you for noticing in one of her TikToks, and I was like, I have to screen record that so that we can like grab her saying it.
Yes, you need to.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway.
okay, well, thank you guys so much for listening.
And thank you for noticing. Bye.